Welcome back to our adventure through Waterdeep. We are picking up with uh, a moment of breaking and entering and possible theft.
No breaking and entering. We mostly invited ourselves in. It was fine.
But
breaking, we entered.
I didn't break anything to get us in here.
Hey, we even gave stuff to the guy that owns the house that we found upstairs.
Knocked on the door. It was no breaking.
I believe you all are heading, or excuse me, you'd already left the dwelling of Neverember.
Yeah, we're heading
You all
back to
now have
Temple of...
a rather large chest. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tied with rope tied around, correct?
Yep.
And with Riggin and maybe Bastion or maybe Swift carrying it. Is that correct?
I think it was me.
Okay.
It was me and Riggin.
I think I was falling asleep while this happened last episode. I'm pretty sure Benadryl was in my system, but I was like,
You were not present last episode, other than trying to get to the top of the tower.
I just know my last notes say head back to the Temple of Grand. It is 5 bells, so...
Yeah, 5 bells and heading back to Temple of Grand. That's exactly what I wrote too.
All right, this is going to be possibly the
That's what I have.
You guys have ever done so far.
Quest is what?
Quickest quest you all have ever done so far.
I'm sorry, am I leveling?
Yeah.
Wow, it happens once in a while.
Long rest.
Oh wait, and Barry is keeping the power of the Dark One on the chest because he's got the creature inside.
Yes, because you were given a disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, giving it hex. Yep.
Hex. Okay, noted. All right, so...
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
You all do.
You were
do
still
know
not
the way.
coherent, though.
I remember now, though.
You all know the way to the Tower of Grand. I assume you all are you rushing through it? Or are you just gonna walk through and keep your eyes out? Give me an idea how you wish to get there. Walk, get a carriage
to get to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take us to get here before, or like?
It'll take about 30 minutes to walk it.
Probably best if we get a carriage.
Especially it's 5 bells. People are starting to get off work. A lot of foot traffic coming through, and you're carrying a chest just through it.
All right, we'll take a carriage, and I'll pay for it.
All right. Well, sure enough,
it's rush hour in Waterdeep.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Taking a look around, there would be a carriage or two coming through. So if you would, I assume, wave your paw at them, maybe shine them a silver coin or a gold. Which one would you do?
Silver.
Gold. What type of carriage is this? Like a carriage limo?
I mean, could be. You know. A few seconds to go by, and surely enough, a decent-looking carriage comes by with ample storage. It's actually a seems to be a halfling. Is actually the chauffeur of this particular carriage. You see him standing on some packages.
Out of curiosity, this is something Regan would definitely pay attention to. Mm-hmm. Do there seem to be like maybe carriage brands or not carriage? I'm sorry, like taxi brands or like companies that have like a similar paint pattern. Or is this all are these all like independent franchises?
So it seems that most of the ones you've run into have been independent.
Independent.
There are distinctly patterns and things you see on.
Would Riggin have noticed
wagons going north and going throughout Waterdeep?
Would Riggin have noticed any of those? Maybe a company name or something. Just I
mean, you've already seen some wagon masters.
Oh, but that's a make and model, right?
Yeah,
I understand. I know what a Ford F-250 looks like. Like I get that. I was just curious. Have I seen a FedEx or a UPS or or the Waterdeep equivalent? I'm just curious.
You haven't really seen much of that, packages. Everything for mail and stuff is usually handled by the Zephyr posts.
Mm-hmm.
Larger packages seem to be handled off to subcontracted out to these smaller operations.
No, but yeah, this is back to the taxi companies. Everything's just random carriages.
seems to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I just didn't know. I'm not used to the city, so just helping my own personal world building. That's all.
Carriages that might have the same emblems on them would probably belong to different houses.
Understood. Regan doesn't know what that means, but understood.
Yeah.
So sure enough, this a halfling would stop a decent looking carriage, definitely big enough for you all. And good evening, Hallback here. You'd like a ride?
Yes, to the Temple of Gond.
Grand.
Gone?
It's got the toys in it.
The toys?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to a toy store?
No, the toy temple.
A house of inspired hands.
Oh, the young man knows. Okay, I know where that is. Hop on in.
Yep.
Do you want
I
me
hope
to
get
help
the
with
chest.
that? No. You said that. I'll get the chest. Don't
No,
worry.
we got it. Trust
He
me.
hops down.
It's really no. I insist.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you paid
Just
for it.
Yeah, it's
Stay.
family heirlooms. It's very precious. It's actually a whole bunch of toys we're taking there to donate.
He's like halfway getting off. He
Don't
starts
worry about
climbing back up.
What?
But,
Don't we have a writ looking for this thing?
I mean,
That doesn't change what Regan said.
I'm asking out of character mostly and trying to remember.
You were given a contract, 100%.
Yes, we had a contract.
I just want to make sure if we got stopped by a guard, we were fine. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, we have a box full of toys. It's fine.
As you all load in, there's ample room in the back, and he
Regan will man spread them.
understood.
If there's ample room.
There's ample room.
Yeah.
That seems
Spread it
really
wide.
rude to the other passengers.
Spread it
there.
wide.
Okay, all right. Halbeck would start off as he would gingerly get his 2 mules heading towards the Temple of God. He'd do a quick once over in the back. Everyone good back there?
You got any refreshments or anything?
I have some water.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that for your guest or?
I mean, it's for me. As he next to him, he lifts up a small little water shot. It's tiny. It's looks like it'd be like it'd be 1 chug for you. It'd be
Yeah, that's don't worry about it. I don't want to take your water. I didn't know if you had anything or. You got any
Just.
You got any cheeses?
No, don't have any cheeses.
Like what's the? And I'll Swift. What's the word for that when it's on like the cutting board? What do they call that? You know what I mean? Where they put it on a piece of wood. It's got like the meat.
Chartreuse?
I don't know. Will you say that? Just say that. I don't know how to say that. Will you? I can't.
Seriously?
What is something? Is that not
You want a chartreuse board?
a chartreuse? Chartreuse?
I don't know.
Chartreuse? I don't know what we're talking about here. Does he have one of those?
You
Will
asked
I'm
for
not
it.
Will you
even-
ask-
I'm not
will you
even
ask
sure
me
what
if-
he's talking about.
Will you ask if you, Jonda? I don't. You know what you're talking about, right? With the cutting board, Jonda, where you got, and it's got the meat and the cheese.
Okay, the guy is driving the carriage.
Would that not
Do you
make
think
this
he's got-
experience much more enjoyable? Look at this place. You know, would
There's
that not
an
make
open
this?
wagon. You're going through
Is there-
downtown. You're
Wouldn't that just be? Wouldn't that just be nice? That's all. Hey, you got one of them Chartist boards?
what's a
It's got the
Chartist?
meat and the cheese and crackers.
He's always talking about food, so he's going to keep asking you about food and water, but that's okay.
You need more water? I have a little bit.
No, I got my own water. I was wondering about the Chartist board.
Oh, you're hungry? I know a great spot we could stop up over here.
No,
Well,
we just want to drop this off.
What do you got to say?
We'll feed him after we get and drop off what we have to. Package first, then
Are
we
you
feed him.
sure?
Yes.
It's pretty good. I swear I've seen him serve an entire
What you
leg
got?
of chicken.
Wait, what?
Entire leg of what?
Of chicken.
Oh.
That's
Where
not
are
very.
you talking about?
That's not very much.
What's the big deal about a leg of chicken. I've seen the whole
Wait.
bird served before.
I have a theory. Where are you talking about? What's your
mean,
recommendation?
If you go over to the North Ward,
Uh-huh.
you got this little place. They serve like these pancakes and chicken on it.
They're waffles, actually.
They're waffles. Don't call them
anyway,
pancakes.
I was
They're
there.
not
I was there about a
pancakes.
week ago, and it was fantastic. It was like a lot of food.
Oh yeah, it's
Well,
awesome.
fun fact: we are the brilliant minds behind the trio chicken and waffles.
It's chicken and waffles.
Oh, you all did a magnificent job. It was very tasty. A lot of food though. Might I suggest you do a portion for smaller folk? Because
I give you a whole half a chicken with your waffles.
Yeah, it was more than I could eat, and I just felt like I was being judged.
That's a great idea, and we will take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Just something to look out for.
Well, wait. Wait, how do you divide a chicken less than a half?
Sell it by the
You
pieces.
can order it. You can.
All the pieces are different, though. What if you don't like?
You sell white meat and dark meat.
Why would you separate those? What if you want both?
Some people don't like both.
Yeah, some people don't.
Yeah, some people are just like taking the wings and dipping it in the sauce.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just want to wing it.
You guys aren't some of those people, are you? Ricky
Nope.
looks around very concerned.
Did you see me way I ate one of those?
Yeah, you were ravenous.
Yes.
You were also.
I probably
hungry?
ate 4 times what the halfling probably wanted to eat.
As you all are talking, and sure enough, Halbeck is enthusiastic about you all listening to him. He's like, and actually, if you serve something other than chicken with it, it'd probably be pretty nice. He goes on, he start rambling.
Rigging for
you all would pull in front of the House of Inspired Hands, and like, well, here we are.
Sausage. Mm.
And what do I owe him for this ride?
Well, he'll just take that one silver piece, please. It was a pleasure.
Yes. Come by for chicken and waffles again.
Look into that Chartist board.
Still don't know what that is.
It's like a cutting board with meat on it. Meat board.
I've seen cutting boards.
Yeah, you put meat and cheese and crackers and you stack them. It's good.
He's looking at like fancy meat and cheese stacked up. Cool. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this. I have most of my meat from the field ward. I've seen those cutting boards. You don't want to eat off them.
Yeah, I know. Because that's not the thing he's thinking of. You have to go to a different ward for that.
I know what I'm thinking of. I grab the chest and pull it out. Gotta get these toys to the kids.
Well, all right. Thank you.
See you later.
If you ever need another one, call out. Halbeck's the man to see. As he starts heading up north. So you all are dropped off. It's only been maybe about 10, 15 minutes. Right in front of the Hall of Hands. Excuse me, not Hall of Hands, pardon me. The Hall of Inspired Hands. That's it? Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
What do you all wish to do?
Well, we carry the trunk inside looking for... Oh, crap.
Let's see, what's the name?
Valletta?
Valletta.
Yeah, Valletta. I just saw that. Yes.
Pretty sure she's a dragon.
She's a dragonborn priest.
She is a dragonborn, correct.
Shouldn't be
give me
shouldn't be that hard to find.
Do you just walk? Yeah, there's not many dragonborn priests.
I was kind of actually assuming that Reagan was going to walk in and yell for her,
That's
so
what
I was
I
planning
thought it
on
was
just
gonna go.
following along until that happened.
Is this how it's gonna go?
Yeah, but Riggin forgot her name. So he will definitely walk in.
What color she was?
Are you gonna just figure out what color she is?
Mm-hmm.
Riggin will definitely just walk in and kind of look around. I'll find the closest person I can see that looks.
She's like a dark bronze.
Okay.
I don't care whether they look like they are like they work here or if they just look like they're a patron.
So
I'll just walk up to them and ask. Okay. I could care less who this I walk up to. Just the closest person. You seen a big dragon lady? She's got robes.
We're looking for Valletta.
Valletta.
Oh, yeah. Give me one moment. As he looks around. Who are you?
It's delivery. Just let her know that the
We
package
got-
arrived.
We got a package.
A package arrived. Oh, okay.
A shield want to
She,
see us.
she'll want to be nimble about this.
As the young initiate
Oh, yeah, I like
seems
that.
to
That's
back
good.
away, keeping eyes on you, like, and then quickly turns.
Regan will
starts
blink.
walking,
Regan will be like,
and makes way towards one of the side rooms. You would see her actually do a quick knock and then enter in. A few moments will go by, and sure enough, you see a 6'7" dragonborn stick her head out. Oh, the trio. That's not a trio, right? It's only been. What are
we're
you-
working on the name. It's very confusing.
What are you back here for? She's basically yelling.
Regan will look around.
What
We
got
brought
it.
the toys.
Oh, the
The
toy.
toys.
Let's upstairs. Let's go back and
They're great
we'll
toys.
go up to as she starts pointing you. I'll meet you upstairs. At Nims. Yes.
We can play
Nims.
with the toys up there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go have some fun, gang.
A few minutes would go by. You won't go up the stairs again. You would come to.
You better not let
Nim's
Regan make
room.
any deception checks ever.
What a different Pookha we have tonight.
Sorry, there's no Benadryl in my system tonight.
You all would see Nim's door. It seems to be again closed. Valletta would be behind you all, starting to catch up, but not quite there. You all just want to wait for her, or
Arya just stand there, continuing pouring dark power into the box.
I mean, like, Regan is pulling Swift along wherever we go, probably. So, yeah, I'm following him. If he's charging up, we're charging
By
up.
pulling, you know how, like, when you run your hand through water and there's like a wake left behind it, and the object in the wake will follow with it? That's what she means.
I'm not familiar with that. Can you give me a?
Okay, go put a rubber
me a-
ducky in the tub. Go put a rubber ducky in the tub and move your
I don't
hand
have a
just in
rubber
front of
ducky.
it. And the little rubber ducky is going to chase your hand around.
Why don't you have a rubber ducky?
You need a
Because I
rubber
take
ducky.
showers. I don't usually take baths.
First off, listen, I live in a house where I have a bathtub that I can't fit in because it's really just a shower, and I hate my bathtub right now. You need a bathtub, like a real. I left a house that had a garden tub. Oh my gosh, you gotta treat yourself. You know what I mean? I'm talking the bubbles. Listen, you know it's something
This is
when
going down a different type
Okay.
of stream.
Okay.
I'm,
Dial it
So-
back.
when it's just
Dial it
bubble,
back.
bubble, bubble
Back,
bath,
dial
bubble
back.
bath, bubble, bubble, bubble.
We're
Bring it
going
back.
up a set of stairs where
Pookha.
there ain't a bath.
Bubble baths are the
Valletta
bomb, guys.
would now push up behind you all, and
We can take the
you'd
bubble
see
bath.
like a pep in her step as she, oh, pardon me, and sure enough, she would stop a few feet from the door. You would see her use a magic hand and knock on the door. You would hear a few clicks again, and sure enough, the door would open. You all proceed in, correct? Valletta would rush in, like almost giddy.
Yeah, I sit the chest down.
All right.
I don't move it
so
away from
there's-
Barry's creepy hand stuff. So
There is significant
Making sure he can
differences
keep
in here
his-
now. It seems all of Nim's woodworking equipment has been taken out. It's a bare room almost, besides for a few chairs and a one or two pieces of, it looks like painting canvas. It is basically a bare room. You would see Nim seeming to sit on one far end, and seems to be doing hand movements with Villette, but you can't really follow.
I whispered to Regan, I can't believe they took all of his stuff. That's not okay.
these people are monsters.
Yeah, they're monsters. Yeah. Villette would turn to you, and I'm like, I think you are. Oh wait, and she closes the door. All right, let's see it.
Riggin will look at Barry.
Okay.
Is it good? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right, he'll flip one clasp on the
Okay.
left. Then he'll look at everybody. Flip another clasp on the right.
Swift readies something just in case.
What's something?
Like her bow.
Then he'll
Okay.
slowly. He'll move it so slow that the of the hinges.
To make it clear, you still have the rope around it, don't you?
I don't know. Just slowly
Is the door closed?
The door.
We
The
should
door
really,
is closed.
we should really oil these hinges once we're done with this case. And sit the lid open.
And
Ta-da! It's not a toy. I lied.
So once again, in it, you see a very dark green nimble, right? And significantly different from Nim sitting across you. More wood and seems to be copper and a little bit of bronze. This one seems to be stone shaped of a dark green material. It slowly stands up, and you see it.
I thought we tied it.
I thought you tied.
No, we tied the box.
You tied the
We
box.
tied the box.
Oh.
Right.
We're going to take one step back slowly. Hey there, big guy.
It seems to reorganize itself into its normal shape. Seem to fold itself in pieces you couldn't think would be possible, but stands up, takes a look.
Is he
around
like a
the room.
carpenter's ruler?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How does that?
How does that work?
And it would take in the room and seeming to recognize you all, but seeming to spend more time on Nim and Valletta. You would immediately hear Nim and Valletta doing their clicking and some sign language, or see their sign language, and all of a sudden the Nimblewright standing in front of you, the one you brought, seems to join in.
What can you describe the craftsmanship? I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's more the one we got. It's more wood, right, than the.
So Nim is the one that's wood.
Oh, okay.
Ours is stone.
Yours seems to be like
Gotcha.
a dark green stone.
Understood.
Distinct. There's a big difference between them. You would see a little confusion between Valletta.
I'm supposed to say, do they seem upset or is this
No, Valletta seems pretty just surprised and intrigued. A few moments will go by, and sure enough, she would turn to you all. So, where did you find this?
Is this not the right one?
This is not Nim's creation.
Oh. Who knew that there's more than one free roaming Nimblewright in Waterdeep?
Damn.
It's clear this one's actually older than Nim.
Well, we still got the box. Riggin will shut the box. Let's go get another one, gang. Started towards the door.
But this is a wonderful find. This one is able to. I don't mean to be rude, Nim. This one makes Nim seem quaint.
Does it have a name?
Wait, how does it know y'all's language? Is that something that's taught to all Nimblewrights?
No. I don't know.
So then you should have record of this one.
Nim's the first Nimblewright we've ever had here. It was dropped off by a priest from the east years ago.
But you said that you know of others, so there's got to be a record
certainly.
of the others.
Well, I mean...
So then you should have a record of this one.
You might try asking it.
This one is also free to go because you guys don't own this one.
Yeah, you gotta, and I'll address the Nimblewright we brought out of the box. First off,
I apologize.
Sorry for kidnapping you. We got off on the wrong foot. Second off, I don't know if you I don't know all that. Can you understand me?
Valletta would once again be talking for. It understands. It most certainly understands common. It actually seems to think, you guys are morons.
That's probably not far off from the truth. I'm going to be honest.
It says you all basically kidnapped it.
That's also, and again, sorry, you go with Swift. You take that.
Can you ask it? Was it there protecting something? Where we took it from?
One moment. Valletta would 100% do what you're asking. You'd hear clicking, a few hand motions. Or it would answer with clicking and a few hand motions. Valletta would then respond to you saying, "It says it was told to wait for the return."
So it belonged to the dad who left.
100%.
And it was waiting for the dad to come back, or he who should not be named. And yeah.
But Valletta would but still, this is a wonderful find. I will gladly pay you.
I don't think it's for sale.
This one is a completely new type of nimble.
It's a being. It's got feelings.
It can't be a new type when he said it's older than the type you have.
Okay,
so.
hold on.
Yes, but there's so much we don't know. We can learn from it.
Does
it belongs to the sun?
Yeah. Do you serve the Never Embers? Tell her with the clicking to. I don't.
It would be a quick click, and she says,
"Yeah." Tell him that, but that's right.
It serves the Never Embers. Yes.
Yeah, so it belongs to the sun now.
Huh.
It's part of his inheritance, like the painting.
Yep.
I mean, it's not really a thing. It's not really a person. It's
no, but if you take it back to Lord Never Ember, I'm sure that
Never
he would
Ember
go ahead.
Is a traitor, sir.
No. The sun. The sun.
Well.
I mean, will you tell her your name with the?
Are you asking the Nimblewright for its name?
Yeah.
No problem.
What did he say?
A few clicks would come by. It seems to be using trying to make alphabet. Valletta would respond. It calls itself Thelspa.
Thelspa, nice.
THELSPA.
I didn't know. I didn't even know how to spell it. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The sun's not a traitor. The sun needs friends. You want to study the sun's item. Perhaps if you return it to him, you can make a deal where you go ahead and pay him, and he lets you go ahead and study it.
I would recommend we ask Thelspa what Thelspa would like to do. Maybe.
I don't think we'd have to ask it. I mean.
Oh really?
We do. And
click away, Thelspa.
We do, and we will.
You want us to take you? We could take you to old Never Ember's son. You want us to do that?
Basically, take him back where we found him.
Thelspa, this is not mocking, by the way. I have no idea. I'm kind of just trying to. You know how you mimic an accent.
He's the moron, so it's all good.
Valletta would answer for Thelspa. Thelspa says she knows how to, or it knows how to return to where it was sitting.
Oh my goodness!
It's been there for the past 3 years.
Okay.
Only 3. Seems like it'd be longer.
Is there maybe
I would know.
How long had his dad been estranged? About that, right?
It's been about that.
Okay.
Well,
Felspa, have you ever seen a rock that looks like a small loaf of bread? I'll make a little image, a little illusion of the stone.
Our best interpretation. We've not seen the stone, right?
hit me.
Okay.
Hit me with a.
Does it look like sourdough?
Give me a charisma check real quick. Or
Okay.
if you have persuasion and you're proficient in it, feel free to roll for that. Thelspa would not answer you. She seems to not listen to your question. Well,
Okay.
Pardon me.
Did I get the color wrong?
May have. You never know. So Valletta, at this point, Valletta would be. So this isn't my. I mean, you don't. I could pay you if you just leave it here.
It's not ours to give you.
That's theft of property. And we don't
I think
condone
that's
that.
between you and Thelspa.
And
I mean,
Lord Ember.
Nim would jump in here and would begin to also give. You all really didn't leave with a description from Nim, it seems, but
You wouldn't let us talk to him. You kicked us out, remember?
oh,
Exactly.
Well,
And you took away all
What
of
she
Nim's
said.
stuff too. You're
well,
rude.
Nim did something aggravating. He made another
Maybe Nim wants to come with us.
And if you had a boyfriend, maybe you'd make another being.
But Nim didn't have someone else. He didn't procreate. He made another one.
That is an inventive mind. God would be proud of it.
Exactly. That's why Nim is allowed to stay here. But
That's all you punished him?
one cannot.
I'm telling
make
John next time I
another
talk to him.
one. Oh my goodness. We don't know. Another creature. We don't know how to deal with it. I don't know if you noticed. Nim isn't really the safest creature. He's not that old either. Bringing a new one is basically a creature that doesn't know anything. Easily manipulated. Very dangerous.
It's like a baby having a baby. That's crazy.
But Nim would point out his would be made of wood and very similar to his look. So I'm sorry to say if I can't buy this one, which is exquisite, by the way, as she turns to Thelspa. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything else for us.
All right, Thelspa, back in the chest. We'll take you back.
I mean, is there anything else? I mean, did you find anything else that would be interesting like that? Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Well, all right. As Villette starts trying to push you all through the room, do you really try to put Thelsa back into the chest?
Regan just opens the chest and gestures.
We definitely don't need to.
No.
It can walk back to the house by itself.
Thelsa can do more than walk back, yes.
Just let it go.
Swift,
Regan.
I'm pretty sure Thelspa could kill us all.
100%.
We are sorry for the mix-up. We were looking for a younger version that looks more like him.
You just happened to be in the first place we tried.
Seeing as you're old and it's new, would you like to help us? Perhaps when we find you can talk it into calming down because we don't speak the language.
We are pretty good friends with old young Neverember.
We are morons. We do need help.
Roll a persuasion.
Can I give him advantage?
With advantage because we are all helping.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely help.
Are you all helping?
Yes!
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Are y'all helping? We're like,
Yes,
we're all
helping.
idiots.
We're 100% idiots. But we tried.
We've been drooling our way through this town.
All right, what did you get? A 16.
I'll just say my neuroticy is due to being hit in the head in like 36 hours ago. Yeah, something like that.
A moment
You're
would
all
pass,
kind of along
Barry,
for the ride at this point.
and Thelsa would look at you and give a nod. You would hear what sounds like almost like a crack, and you would see on her bottom right, which would be her abdomen, you see her take one of her hands and almost basically reach in, and a moment would go by, and a stone would appear in her hand right in front of you. She goes to hand it to you.
Thank you.
A stone?
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second.
What
it look-
kind of stone?
Does it look
It's
like
a
a
loaf
piece
of-
of bread?
it's my loaf of bread.
Does it look like a loaf of bread?
It doesn't
You
look
guys
like
are so
bread.
exclusive about like stones. I'm
Yeah,
like, are you
what
guys
color is it?
stoned people?
Out of character, do you actually know what the stone is we're looking for, or are you completely unaware? I'm just curious.
I
What's
have
that?
no idea what the hell they're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I
but
just know they're talking about a stone.
I know this is all. I know Isaac died for a rock.
I know you don't know, Friggin, because you left us while we
I'm
found
gonna
out
kill
about
that.
this.
I'm
I
gonna
do
kill
know
that
about
wizard.
a
So
stone.
Barry,
I do
if
not
you
know what
if you
it
would like
looks
to
like.
investigate, I want to say you and Bastion probably be able to identify it. I do not think Swift Riggin, maybe Jonda can.
Riggins pretty good with
I
magical
know
items.
I know who was fighting
is
over
Riggin-
it.
Yeah, it's pretty. His arcane knowledge is not to be underestimated. I do have a 0 modifier, so kind of a big deal.
Oh, he doesn't have a minus in something. Oh,
That's right.
Jonda does.
Yeah, people might have thought that Riggin was just a drooling. Okay, he is.
But with Elsa handing you a stone, you would look back, and it looks like she doesn't have a crease in her body at all from where she pulled it.
And what's the
Yeah.
stone? What's the stone exactly look like? Size, shape, color?
Yeah. I hold it up. Wait,
Sorry.
thank you. How do I use this? Oh, wait, this could be a long click session.
So it's very much the same color as her body. It's roughly the size of a marble. It's not very big. On it, you see looks like an indentation of like a face, and it looks like it's almost as if trying to speak. It's like in the moment of it's puckering to say a word. Thelsa would
Little tiny
point
pebble.
to her head and seem to mime. Bring it to
Hello?
you.
I think she wants you to eat it.
And then she would point to her head again after you said hello.
Does this let us communicate with you over a distance?
She's pointing to the
Thelsa
back
would,
of her neck.
Thelsa would nod to Bash.
Maybe I'll take the stone and hold push Barry's head down. Maybe we just jam it in the back of your head. Hold on. And I'll press it into the back of it, like the top of his spinal cord.
Barry, how's that going?
Is that working?
That's not.
Nope. Okay.
No.
Nope. Sorry about that, Barry.
No.
Um.
Be nice to our little friend.
Well, I didn't hurt him. I just kind of getting it in there.
Valletta would.
I didn't say you
look
hurt him.
over
I just told you to be nice.
I think that's a speaking stone. You can speak into it, and she can hear it.
Does it?
That's all wonderful, but we
Does it
can't
work the
understand
other way?
her.
Does it work the other way? Can we understand her?
Doesn't seem to be.
Huh. But I mean, we can
So when we
speak.
find the other creature, we can call her and then hang around until she gets there.
Oh,
If you can live that long.
I get it. I think I get it.
It's suddenly very bright in here. I think something turned on over there.
That's pretty smart.
It's like the flame hit the wick and
That's pretty smart. I'll be honest.
I heard a voice in my head that told me that.
I thought you were gonna come with us. So that's all.
Thalsva would give a little bit of a pass.
Gotcha.
Shake her head. Shake its head.
I know a place.
Probably.
I know a place
You.
for some good rat on a stick. You ever had that?
She doesn't eat.
Do you want? What do you mean doesn't eat? You want to eat? See? You want to try some? It's okay. Well, worth a shot.
With that, Valletta would now start. If there's nothing else, as you all just kind of got me excited for nothing.
Yep, Regan will slam the chest closed. We'll bring you another one. Like,
You got excited for something, but then it turned out to be something that you didn't know about.
I mean,
There's still excitement. It's not nothing.
I mean, you're taking it back. I mean,
Oh, we weren't giving it to you either.
yeah, but you
I mean,
know
that's what
about it. So you
you're
have
gonna do with
info now. So maybe, yeah.
Never know. I mean, Renair might let you study Thelspa if Thelspa also acquiesces.
Oh yes.
Or you could ask him to have Thelspa come by and maybe train Nim to be better. Seeing as Thelspa's more mature and knows the ways of the world. And as you say, Nim is just so young and impetuous.
that's a pretty good idea.
Well, the little ones might be run to something. Okay, all right.
Little body, big brain.
What's your name again?
Barry Trapswinger, servant of the Dark One.
Ah, that's right, Dark One. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I canceled the hex.
Understood.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I forgot about that.
If you all start heading down the stairs, once again, Valletta would close the door behind, leaving Nim inside his cleared out room.
Or Nim.
Does the door like slowly close upon his like stare as he just looks out the doorway?
Yeah, that would be it,
With
exactly.
You should give him his stuff back.
with dead, longing eyes of just still lifelessness, and the door just.
Yep. It's exactly like that.
And then the echoes reverberate through the chamber and the hallway that we're in. That seemed pretty final.
He'll get his tools back once he understands what he's done. This
Or
is
like-
If you were trapped in a room, wouldn't you make somebody to be your companion?
I mean,
Why is he trapped in a room?
Why is he trapped in a room?
he's not trapped in a room. That is his room.
Can
You
he
keep
leave?
the door closed and I don't see looks like he can leave.
Can he leave?
I mean, he is welcome throughout the entire area of Gaunt. He can go where he pleases, but we just ask he stays on the premises.
Why?
Well, nimble rights are usually associated with assassinations, and if his loss would be I would hate to think the workmanship that went into him is basically a treasure all itself.
You mean someone would assassinate him?
I think there'd be those who wish to do nothing more than get rid of a danger as they see it.
Well, maybe you should teach the people that he's not a danger, because he seems
You
very
could put like
nice.
sock puppets on his hands. Teach him that.
We do what we can. He makes lovely little toys for children, but it's unfortunate it's not children that we are afraid of.
You should be. They're evil, dangerous little buggers.
They'll bite your ankles right off.
100%.
Don't see them coming. Next thing you know, chokehold. You're down. Then they
See,
dogpile
you're
you.
down.
I just know more kids have beat me up than adults.
I've been there. There's
As
nothing you
you
can do.
all make your way down to
Can't
the
even
And I
get
can't
up.
even go pick on someone your own size. I am their size.
Next thing you know, they're stuffing stuff in your pockets.
Valletta would see you all to the main door, and it seems that basically the moment Thelsva gets to the door, you would see her start to pick up speed and actually start running, pushing through the crowd, jump to basically a front of a building to the top, and then start jumping across the rooftops.
Oh, so they're like the assassins.
Valletta would look and like, oh, that was, yep. That's a thing of grace. That's, note to self, Renair. Okay, I'll give him. He's
Is there a Zephyr right here?
Not far up the street, there should be a Zephyr post. Yeah. You would see like so you take this left, and I want to say about 4 doors down should be a Zephyr post. There'd also be one in the main market if you wish. It's not too far either, but more people there.
Oh, we're ready to head to the main market, aren't we, guys?
Oh, for the explosive party.
The
tonight.
evening, yeah.
But isn't that like later in the evening?
Bastion, what time did you need to be there?
For the big date.
10.
Oh, we got time.
You
Got
do have
time.
Yeah, we got
Alright.
It's
3, 4
probably
bells.
like we're
6.
probably like between. Yeah, we're probably like heading towards 6 bells, but not there yet.
Yeah, that's pretty safe to say.
All right. And we're going to lift the chest up on his shoulder. We're going to need another wagon.
We could just leave the chest here, unless you really want it for something.
What are we going to do if we find the other nimble rat?
What if the other Nimble
Fair
Right doesn't?
enough.
What if the other Nimble Right is as big as Nim and doesn't fit in it?
Nim wouldn't fit in here.
Nim's.
You can.
I thought they were
every
both the
one of
same
the
size.
rights you've seen so far can pretty much fit in there.
I can get him
Now
in
they
there.
may like seem to fold up in ways that don't seem possible. They can fit
Contortionist.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
Put your
fit.
puppet away.
I want to at least run by the Zephyr and just send a note to Renair, basically telling him that the Nim we found was his father's and its name, and it'll be up in the probably back up in the whatever 3rd floor or whatever.
Also, we
when
broke
we
into
get
your
back.
house.
I mean, he saw
He
you
was
there.
there and
You
let
all-
us in,
you all
okay?
forced it. Yeah, you all
We didn't
basically-
break in.
We were there.
I also put a small apology
Yeah.
about him.
A
Sorry.
small apology. By
Like
the way,
I
I
said,
know it
blah,
seemed
blah,
like I was forcing you.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, you can write a letter. If
Sorry
you-
for the light B&E.
Do I actually need to write it?
You don't need to write a letter.
Yeah.
So you're writing a small apology and explaining that.
Nim
That
is
was-
basically his to control if he can figure that out.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know if that's true, Swift.
Legally.
Maybe we should ask.
Can you read?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you're reading over my shoulder?
I got my letters.
So you're reading over my shoulder as I read it?
Maybe a little.
Kind of rude.
Is this rude? I get in real close. Is this rude?
Nah, it's all right.
All right. Well, you guys are basically 2,
It hasn't-
3 blocks from the market. Where do you all wish to go? You're just north, and What's the plan here? You're getting close to 6 bells.
I figure we're gonna pull the dowsing rods out and go hunting again.
We don't have time for that, though. Well, maybe we do.
You got some hours.
We can hunt around the marketplace,
Can
Yeah.
hunt around the
Yeah.
marketplace.
around the outsides of it.
What do you think? Like a new, everyone, let's pretend you're an infant child, right?
I still think it's up near Troll Skull in
Well-
the sewer.
Yeah. Can we get back up there and back down here in time?
I mean, Bastion could always leave us if he had to, right?
Can't miss this big date.
Voices down here. Let's split the party.
Split the party. Split the party. Yeah, let's just go on back up the troll skull then.
Yeah.
And,
So, yeah. How long
Okay.
is it?
Regan will
one
flash a
hour-
silver coin in the air.
All right.
Get it right in the sunlight and shine it into one of their eyes. As they're, yeah. Like hit it right as they're driving by.
You guys are so rich.
So silver. What do you mean? We got plenty of this.
Rich with something. Mhm.
All right.
Listen, we run a waffle place, okay? So it's kind of a, you know,
You make good money there.
good money on the waffle place. Actually, I have no idea how much money we make. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Don't waffle on the choice of
I
waffles.
haven't the slightest idea.
Well, it's still
Really
there, so
terrified
it's
when you
making
think about
money.
it, but considering what
Did
I
you
came,
say it's still there? So,
Yeah, it's still there, so yeah, it could
considering
be.
what I came into the city with, things are looking up.
Sure enough.
wait, we had money when we came in here?
Didn't have much.
We had clothes. That's about it.
Think he had an axe.
Oh, I had my axe.
Let's see here. All right, and sure enough, a few seconds would go by, and a cart would show up. It doesn't look quite as nice as the last one. This one seems to be a little young-looking human, a little worn.
You do chartery boards?
Chartery board? I do. I drop off people usually.
I didn't know, and
Does
I like
not
climb
need,
into the carriage as I ask these
big
questions.
toe.
Yeah. I didn't know. The last wagon we didn't have any like snacks or anything. You got snacks?
No, I don't have any snacks.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry.
If you want the wagons with snacks, you have to hold up a platinum.
Whoa. I don't know if I want snacks that
it's-
bad.
Yeah, platinum. So then maybe they have a platter of food.
Is he the only one going? Am I taking him or?
Regan like looks to
We
everybody
all get
outside.
in
I
with
pat
him.
the seat next to me.
Troll skull, chicken, and waffles.
Oh, sure thing. As he starts to head north, and he's going out a way you all haven't gone before. He seems to be taking way towards the Street of Dolphin. Quick question, Jonda, are you going to be using the little thingamahoosit?
Yeah.
Mysterious.
Little thingamahoo.
Not much movement. You would continue down the Street of the Singing Dolphin until you come to Ivory Street, and then take a right, and then you would go south, and let's see, have to do a little roll. And while you're holding out, Jonda, there doesn't seem to be any movement. You all continue down Chasso's Trot to the high road. And from here, you guys would be, like, it's 1 block down in Serdoun. And sure enough, he stops at Serdoun Street. Like, do you want me to drop you in front of Troll Skull? Or is here?
This is good enough.
Oh, good. I was just going to park here, and I was going to go and enjoy something at Froon's Brews. It's right over here anyway. It's pretty nice.
Be careful, that place will give you diarrhea.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Roll,
I don't think that's deception.
Roll deception, buddy.
Oh, I don't think I'm being untruthful.
Doesn't matter if you think.
Let's see.
I mean, I've been there twice. It's been nice. It's pretty good stuff.
Everyone
Have you
gets
been
lucky.
to Troll Skull?
I mean, no. That you serve food there.
He's
I
a
wanted to
froon.
drink.
He's a froon guy, Swift. Don't waste
They
your
have
breath.
drinks there too.
I mean,
We got
I
lift.
haven't been there, but I'm meeting a few friends here, so
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm just letting you know. I don't mean to.
I'm jumping out of the wagon and walking down the street towards Truska. Kind of seeing if my whirly diggy does anything.
You whirly dinging?
I'll see if it spins around or anything.
No problem. So, John, as you are waving your spinny thingy, there is no movement at the moment.
It's no spinny. Yeah.
No spinning.
How far from Troll Skull is Growlhund?
You're basically a block away.
That doesn't answer my question. How many
Many
feet is it?
Oh.
Well, a New
Right.
York block can be.
Yeah.
So-
Do you know what a New York block's like? Yeah.
I need it in feet, voice, please.
Wow. Okay.
A New
One
York
moment.
block is approximately 264 feet. Just in case you guys were curious, I didn't know. I had a feeling y'all were curious. You know, a hunch.
If you are standing right in front of Troll Skull, you're about 500 feet from Growlhund.
All right, I just want to make sure we weren't necessarily in the radius of that.
Can you tell me Waterdeep has blocks twice the size of New York?
Shush, Pookha.
I mean, they aren't quite as well laid out as New York, man.
Gosh, man.
Yeah, but which part of New York are you talking about?
I have no idea. I just put it in Google, all right? I've never been to New York, and if I live my life right, I'll never be
I've
there.
been in all the boroughs
Yeah.
of New York.
I got no business going to that swamp of despair. I don't even know.
That swamp?
I don't just.
Oh yeah, even better. I've been in Maspeth, and that means land of stinky water because they built that town suburb on a swamp. That's what the Indians called
New
it.
York.
Well, you all find yourselves in front of Troll Skull. What do you all wish to do from here? It's probably pretty close to 7 bells.
And now that we're standing in front of Troll Skull, what is the little thingy doing?
Oh.
Nothing.
Let's see here.
See if it starts doing something.
It does not seem to be moving at this time.
The thing is not really moving much at all.
What's the plan here, guys?
Walk towards Growlhund with it.
Oh, okay. Everyone doing that? Everyone's going along?
I mean,
Okay,
I'll
with
take
Swift.
it if I have to and do it.
I'll stay with Swift.
Yeah, I'll walk up that
Okay.
way. Yeah.
No problem.
Pleasant early evening.
I mean,
See,
we definitely need to get some food before we go, but I'm just saying.
as you all do make your way down Serdun Street, you would turn that corner and see, surely enough, there seems to be a few members of the city guard. You would see actually perched on one of the houses across from Growlhund, it seems to be a griffin rider on the second story of a house.
Reagan, look, it's a griffin we can steal.
We could search the
Swift.
city so much faster on the back of a griffin with that device.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've put a lot of thought into this. I really have. And I think the consequences of me stealing a griffin, because I think I can do it. I think the consequences, I get a feeling, are pretty steep.
You wouldn't bear it. No.
Probably, but still, it's cool to think about.
I definitely have to fly it out of this town, right? And so that would be that's a That's actually a positive. I'd have to get out of here.
I can see
But I
it
wouldn't be
turning
able to.
upside down and dumping you and saying,
I wouldn't be able to hang with you guys. I'd have to, go into hiding. I think with me and my griffin.
I bet you the griffin will dump you and come back because it knows who's its rider.
I actually didn't consider that. That's wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it
Yeah,
would do
I think
that.
I think the griffin would have more issues with you.
You think it would like attack me?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's spring. It'd be a good time to go to the mountains and hunt your own
and
griffin eggs.
then I go back to like see if the little thing is spinning on my thing while I kind of look around.
good.
So your detector is not spinning.
'Kay.
I do want to point out though, so Barry's 100% right. It'd probably a couple hours. Someone on a griffin could probably go the entire city and point out areas where they are.
Maybe. Hey. Maybe we could ask for a griffin ride tour. Like, you want to do that?
Like a date for Barry? Sorry.
God just gave me a message.
Yeah, he did. It's not Barry that's having a date, though.
Sometimes, what do you mean? Not when I'm Barry. I'm Bastion.
I know.
Yeah.
He said Barry.
Well,
Yeah,
God's an idiot. I don't know this film.
Oxymoron, so it's okay.
So I just want to clarify: is Gly pointing like voice? Are you looking like we're like spinning it around, like pointing it everywhere, or are you okay? I just want to confirm.
I mean, she's doing like an arc in front of her. I mean, do you want her to like?
Yeah.
Whoa!
No, I
want to make sure that you're not going to tell me she didn't point it down, so you can't tell.
No. It's like 500 circle completely around.
Yeah, I'm just doing it slow and kind of just nonchalantly.
Because I'm still not 100% sure that this thing is not in the sewer.
Barry, what do you think? You think you can get Savra to take you up for a little
Bastion?
That's what it. What do you mean?
No, you said Barry.
I did not. I'm not talking. Then I said Barry while looking at Bastion. Okay, so if that's confusion to Bastion, it should be.
It's just like listening to my grandmother. She never gets everybody right in the family anyway, so we all get named different. Yeah.
You think you can get her to take you up for like a little midnight flight? Something just the two of you guys.
I mean, I guess it depends on how busy tonight's going to be.
Busy tonight's going to be?
I mean, who knows what's going on?
Who knows what's going to happen?
I want to go on a flight with you and play with my doohickey in the sky.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh goodness.
Maybe not. Maybe don't phrase it like that. Although I'll be honest, that sounds really exciting. They could make like a club with people that it'd be like an exclusive club or something. I don't know what they call it, like Griffin backing or something. But
what? Griffin backing?
I don't need stuff up my nose.
But that might happen in Griffin backing. But any rate, it's worth a suggestion. It'd really help. I think the whole gang out here. If you put the moves on with Sabra, get on up there. We can give you this little bobble here. And
I'm sure she'd be.
I don't have the constitution to laugh this hard.
Yeah.
I really didn't want Coke and rum up my nose.
So is that the plan? Is that Regan looks around? Is that what we're gonna do?
It depends on how explosive tonight is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, remember, Bastion, when you're up there, you got to focus on the mission, right?
I mean, this thing could be anywhere in the city.
That's right. You're gonna need a wide. You'll be like, oh, why don't we go over there? Or like, oh, haven't seen that part of the city at night from the Griffin.
So, guys, is it worth splitting the party?
What does that mean?
Like,
we only have one thing, so yeah.
should like 2 of us go maybe down in the sewers, take the thingy, and see if we can find it, or and then the rest go to the market? I mean, we don't have to go in the sewers, but
Regan kind of looks at Swift. He's like, "Don't tempt me with a good time. I don't know what you're trying to say with the sewers. That's you want to go to the sewers?
no, I don't really want to go to the sewers.
You want to do
You
straws?
go down once. You go down in one sewer. Use the doohickey. All right. If it doesn't activate, you climb back up. Take the streets to the next sewer entrance, so you're not having to walk through the sewers.
I like that.
Still stinky, but it's less stinky.
Less stinky.
All right, so from where we're standing,
The big guy doesn't like stinky. Okay.
the radius we would be getting would get us all the way to the other end of the Grauhu Mountain, correct?
Correct.
So if we go in the sewers and do it, how's Bastion going to have it for his hot date?
Well, I mean, his hot date's not happening tonight.
Why not?
There's a different thing happening at that time.
Remember
so-
the like explosive party in the market or whatever?
I figured you could pull her away from it.
I don't think so.
Oh my
Sounds
god,
like it's pretty
man.
important.
Yep. Back to MORN.
You know, I could always ask Savra if she has some friends with griffins that, you know, some of you guys could maybe join.
Wouldn't most of them be tied up this evening?
Oh, it would be tomorrow.
Yeah, well.
If we make him look good in the whatever fiasco happens tonight, maybe she'll like him.
We should probably
That's a
move
good
and not stand here and be watching the manor. So,
You are
Yeah,
having
I'm
this
kinda-
conversation right here. In the middle of the street.
We should
I
look
would
into
like-
the Griffin Rider.
I would like to continue to the north.
Okay.
Like,
Like towards the main gate of the Grauhund?
no.
No,
Okay.
that would be.
Wait, that's south
east.
from us, right?
It is. If
Okay.
you continue, if you took that turn from Serdune and went south, Grauhund's right there at the corner. Going north, you want to head towards like Horn Street.
Okay, I want to confirm. We are currently standing on Sardoon and
A Whalegond way.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to go. I want to kind of like take our party north towards Tower March.
Okay. Heard. A few minutes. It seems a lot of people are coming by. You do
And-
see again. There seems to be a large presence of city guards around here. Pretty normal with what happened at the Grauhund. A lot of people on edge. It seems. Seems there's a bunch of murderers around. Let's see.
Is our detector doing anything interesting?
One moment.
Mhm.
Yes. So once with you coming right to that edge, you would start to see a little bit of movement from the detector.
From which way am I pointing that I get the most motion?
When you point it towards the northwest, you seem to get a little bit stronger of a signal. It seems to speed up a fraction, not much.
Okay.
I will continue us up Whalegond Way there then to where it comes to Sahatar Street.
Alrighty, alright. When you get there, surely enough, oh my goodness, what's your name again? Jonda, your little wavy thing seems to pick up speed as instead of turning northeast, it seems to be more.
I mean
northeast.
northwest.
Oh yeah, west northwest now.
Okay, so it's a little more west than it was. Okay, just because we did go a little more north. Okay, so it's more towards the west than what it was. Now that we come north a bit.
We go rest.
So
Yes, yeah.
So there are some
got-
things around you at this point where you all are that would grab your attention. You got the High Flagon Gambling House. Barry and Bastion both would recognize that spot as a it's unsavory business. There would also be 2 large villas around here. The Johansils, a rather minor noble house, makes even the testers seem like the greatest of the great. They do not have much. And then the Brosfeather. Now the Brosfeathers would be involved with the Griffin trade. They have a rather large one. It's mostly actually open space, and if you're quiet, you swear you can hear like every once in a while like a neigh or like a shriek of a horse because they're feeding horses to griffins.
That's why. Okay.
But surely enough, Jonda, what do you want to do here?
Well, I'll let them know we need to go a little more west than north now. Still somewhat north, but more west. So I point it in the direction where it's spinning the most.
So we would need to get to like where Windborn and Thunderstaff meet, boys. Is that accurate?
Yes.
All right. So I'll lead up and around the corner, basically.
All right.
Now I'm assuming I guess I'm trying to understand how directional is this? Does she literally have to point it down for it to like read the sewer?
No, it's 500 feet. It's a complete circle around you.
That's what I
Bubble.
want to understand. Trying to understand. Sphere.
When you come to the end of Thunderstaff Way, Jonda, as you are pointing it, it seems to at this point, it seems you've gone a little bit too far west, as it's now pointing you almost west southwest.
So like down Thunderstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the middle of the villa that's there?
Maybe. To make it clear, it seems that you are getting closer, but you are clearly not right on it. It is not going that fast.
But we are getting closer.
But you are getting closer.
It's part of it's street restrictions as we hone in onto.
Correct.
While we're walking, I'd like to look for a sewer opening.
Sure. Give me a just a normal perception. You should be able to track some down. Dang. Okay.
This one, and then, and over there, and over there.
So actually, when you went straight down Thunderstaff, excuse me. I moved the map, so I lost it. When you went down Thunderstaff Way, that small alleyway going directly in between these seem 4 blocks. Down south, you would see a entrance to the sewer. It seems to be a small grate, not large, but
you mean like in those houses that are there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the only one you can see right now.
Large enough for me to go in?
Mm-hmm. There would be, it seems to be like runoffs going in, but you don't think, Riggin couldn't fit. Barry probably could. Maybe you. Maybe Jonda. Bastion, no.
Jonda.
All right, so are you going to let me through or not?
Oh, would you want to go in? I mean, you'll have to roll for it. It's pretty tight.
Barry, how's your dark vision?
Dark one lets me see in dark vision.
Oh, it's in Barry.
And I can see down there too.
Either of you.
But usually halflings don't have that.
Of course.
Well, I was asking how you see in dark. That was my point.
From the Dark One's power. Wait, I'm going in the sewer, aren't I?
100%.
Yeah, so it's probably like you and I are going to go down, just so we're not like all by ourselves when we go down the hall.
Okay.
So you
So you're
can
going to send
play the
Jonda
mighty.
and Barry down to the sewer?
I guess so.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I will describe the symbol, the sun symbol that we saw before down there.
Not a sun symbol, but a circle with, it seems to be 10 tentacles like going around.
Their sun, whatever. I describe that and
Their
say
sun.
it looks like the sun. Basically asking them to check and see if they see one while they're there.
Okay. If you all come to the grate, it is pretty heavy, but both of you can definitely move it.
Well, I mean, I would help them move it, and so would Rickon.
Okay, no problem. Who's going down first?
I guess I will.
Looking down, it's about a 12 to 15 feet down. You do see some like old, like almost divots into the stonework.
Don't go very far. I can see you guys. And I have 60 feet of dark vision. Just FYI.
So, Barry, you're going first?
Yep.
All right, roll me a quick.
And I have 120 with dark vision.
You have 120. Whoa.
How does the halfling have better dark vision than the cat?
I don't know. You're
The dark one.
You're welcome to roll either Dex or Acrobatics real quick. Whichever's higher for you.
Okay.
As you are going down, you would notice a lot of these seem to have like some moss, some stuff growing in it. On that last one, when you put your hand in, you feel something squishy. As you do take out your hand, you would see there's blood in that last one.
Shake it off. Prestidigitation.
As you come down, I assume immediately you're going to take a look either way. There seems to be a one-way tunnel. How many feet of dark vision you said? 120?
Yes.
God, that's so dumb.
No, it's not.
Okay. You looking both ways. You do not see any movement. You do see a pretty. There's a large channel of filth going down. There does seem to be a little pathway here on the right where you're standing.
Okay.
Currently, you don't see any lights, and it's pretty quiet.
I'll move down the pathway about maybe 5 feet so that
Jonda
has.
Okay. So
all right, Jonda.
And while she's climbing down, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my little knife and scratch an eye symbol on the wall of the sewer.
All right, Jonda. Okay, you make your way down. Again, you do it pretty well. Once again, you do put your hand in that last one, and sure enough, it's still slick with. It looks to be blood.
Wonderful.
You make it down, no problem. What do you wish to do right now? It seems like it's 120 feet either way, because you just don't see anything past darkness.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna see what the doohickey does down here.
Yeah, is there light coming in from the open thing above?
There would be.
Okay.
I'm back. Are we all
That
done?
way we can see it spinning. If it spins.
It is spinning, and it seems to go faster as you point it towards the south, Jaden.
Okay. Now, is this tunnel that sewer tunnel we're in, does it line up with the street above us?
It seems to right now, yes.
Okay.
Climb back up, is it spinning the same or slower?
If you're climbing back up,
Yeah, like on the street level, when I was up above on the street level, is it spinning the same speed as it was up there as it is down here?
I don't think you would be able to tell a difference right now.
Okay, no, it's not discernible. It's
Mhm.
it's still too weak of a signal.
Yes.
Okay. And within the light that's cascading down here, do we see the circle with tentacle symbol? The sun symbol on the wall.
The sun symbol.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can perceive that anyway.
At the moment, on the walls near you, you do not see anything scribbled on it. Roll a perception for me, though. And you're welcome to help him, Johnny, if you want to give him the wink.
Yeah, I'll
Or
help.
the nudge.
Okay.
The hip hit.
Perception?
You know what I mean? So Barry, you don't see any real signs on the walls, but it's pretty apparent there's looks like blocks have been gouged out. You swear you see chips of stone, like someone was scraping stuff against it. It's clear something's been using this tunnel, and it's either not caring if something's grinding against the walls as it's moving, or they just like hitting the walls every once in a while.
Okay. Well, something's been through here, but I don't see her symbol. And with that, he turns and starts climbing back up the ladder, avoiding the gunky rung.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid the gunky rung.
All right. You both make it back up and rejoin the group. And
Was it spinning faster?
No different than up here.
Okay, what's your shot? So which way?
And nothing interesting. We have to still head like southish.
Can we confirm what bells it is, please?
Absolutely. You're pretty close to 8 bells. You spent about an hour looking around.
All right, so we're now heading.
Yeah, you're going to head south, and I'm actually going to stop you at the intersection for, what would this be? Shield Street and Chassos Trot. When you come there, surely enough.
Wait, where?
Chassos Trot. And
nope, I don't see what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Okay, we're way over there. Okay.
You were heading south, weren't you?
Okay, we need to clarify where we were before.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought the Thunderstaff section of Thunderstaff way that we were on was.
I was under the impression we were like 2 blocks up from Troll Skull.
Yeah, the curvy part of Thunderstaff way.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you'd turned that corner and basically went past the high flag and gambling house. My apologies.
Oh, so you thought we were on the other side of the high road?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Might be.
We did that.
Oh, you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Well, goody. Well, you're
okay,
now
so
you're at the intersection for Shield Street and Chassis Trot, and
okay.
At this point, Jonda, the detector most certainly is beginning to rotate particularly fast. You seem to be coming up on something.
Okay, so
and it seems as you point west, it seems to speed up.
Okay. I'll kind of like move a bit just to hone in on the fastest point that I can tell and go that way.
It seems to be just following Chassis Trot west.
Oh, right, because it's within 50 that it spins a high speed. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be anywhere within here. Is that where? Are we to the fastest speed we've seen?
Yes. Yeah, you're pretty much there once you get right in front of a rather large tower with it doesn't seem to have an entrance.
It doesn't seem to have an entrance.
From the front
Like,
that
I
you
walk-
can see right now, it seems to be right on that corner. It doesn't seem to have an entrance.
There's a little alleyway to the back of it, right?
There is.
Or, well, how about around there? Is there an entrance around that way?
As you walk around, you see there seems to be a few houses, a few places of business, but once again, you don't see an entrance to this tower.
And what's across the street from it?
Directly away from it would be the Gunwind Villa. It's actually it's a rather strange villa. This one doesn't seem to have walls around it. It seems to actually have bushes that denote it away from everyone else's. You can look over and pardon me. That would be Raven Tree Villa.
Do we know do we know anything from like our time with Isaac about either of these two houses or anything that's right around here?
I believe Raven Tree Villa was one of the ones that was broken into. There are people walking around. If you'd like to ask them anything about this tower, I don't think any of you would be familiar with it.
I will approach somebody that looks.
All right. If you're on the main road, you would see a few stalls, mostly with seems to
vendors.
be
Okay, yep.
You would see a seamstress seeming to look over some patterns with an older man who seems to be just watching her and like, fine stuff, isn't it? Yes. You wish to introduce yourself and ask anything?
Are they doing business? I don't want to interrupt.
They are doing business, but it seems they're in the like trying to get a better deal portion. They've already said, "Oh, she's showing interest." He's trying to talk it up. She's trying to talk him down. You know what I mean?
The barter is commenced.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry to interrupt. Could you tell me anything about this tower?
As she looks up at Tesla's tower.
Excuse me?
Tesla. It's his tower.
And he is
a pain in the ass is what he is.
Does he have an automaton by chance?
He's a wizard. He's got weird stuff. He comes out every once in a while.
Do you know how to knock on his door by chance?
Yeah, if he comes out, where's his door?
He doesn't really come out of a door. He just appears. I don't know what to tell you. Usually he'll hop. Just shows up and he goes and starts selling some of his potions. Every once in a while, a scroll. He did heal someone once, but they say he didn't do a great job.
Teslar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reagan, would you do us the honors, please?
Want to rough him up?
I want you to yell at him. You're just louder than I am.
Yeah.
Teslar.
I don't know who Tesla is.
He's the mage who owns this tower that we're trying to go ahead and talk to. But we don't know where his door is, so we need somebody to call him out. And she says you're a loudmouth and you can call him out. Yes.
I mean,
you got this, big guy.
Tesla! Y'all are gonna get me yelled at.
Would you? But
Let's
surely
pretend that
Regan
was
would
3
yell.
times louder because it could be.
Understood. A few moments would go by. Nothing would happen.
Of course.
They.
That was weak, Regan.
As I don't
Does
know.
the tower have windows?
There's something
There
holding
are
me
windows
back.
in
Does it have
100%.
Yeah. Does it have windows higher up?
It does have
Some
windows
sort of
higher up.
Force.
I
Seems
send a
to
mage.
have-
I send a
or-
mage hand up and knock on one.
Okay. Sure. A few moments will go by, and surely enough, a window seems to open, and you see a bald but long bearded man's head step. What do you want? Who's that?
You have a nimble right?
Huh?
Do you own a nimble right?
I can't hear you, Sonny. You're a little kid. Yeah. One moment. A few seconds will go by, and then a loud thunderclap comes by, and he seems to appear right in front of you. What? What you need?
Nimble right.
Nimble. What about?
Do you have one?
I mean, maybe. What do you need?
To know if you have one.
You buying? You wish to buy? I do sell magical items.
No, we just want to know if you have one or not.
And I have many wonders.
But do you have a nimble right?
Well, I don't show my hand without payment in full first. Do you have money?
I don't show my hand without payment first.
Oh, I don't.
See how that goes? Makes no sense.
No. Full payment in front, and then
Payment just to
find
answer
the
a
item.
question? It's a simple question. Say, yes, I have one. No, I don't have one. Or, no, I don't have one now, but I'm a great wizard. I could probably get you one.
Oh, I could get you one.
Yeah, we had one earlier today.
Oh,
We want another one. We had the wrong one.
Well, I could get you one. I mean, what kind
How
of one
much?
do you want?
How much is it? Well, the one you have, how much is it?
750 gold, and it could be yours.
Nope, I don't need it because it's yours. Thank you, though.
Oh.
Turns and walks away.
But what does yours look like anyway? Just out of curiosity, because they all do look different. They're interesting.
Mine? Are you actually interested in buying?
I'm just curious what it's made out of, because they're made all different.
You're as he starts to look around. Nah. And you hear another loud crack as he brings a robe around and disappears in front of you.
Yeah.
And then
How many nimble rights did they say they knew about it in the city?
5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
They
And now we know of 3.
they asked that there could be no more than a dozen in the city.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're a quarter of the way there.
To be fair, he didn't tell you what type he has. He could have it. It could be the one.
I doubt it.
I will tell you though, that man, he had a nice robe. Clearly, he's got some money. He might be able to.
Also, clearly has Thunderstep.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that have
little
rocked our
finger in
world
the
when he
air.
showed up?
Yeah, it's freaking loud, so I'm a little surprised.
Hence why the people don't really like him that much here.
Yeah, I get it now.
Plus the attitude. He just comes and goes with a bang and doesn't care who the others.
Yeah, he's an arrogant prick. You're not wrong. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, 3 number rights identify. It is probably pretty close to 8.5 bells. You got a bell and a half before I think you're supposed to be meeting up in the.
All right,
And how long will it take to get to the market from where we're at?
45 minutes.
Probably around there. You could, if you guys like step on it, push your way through. 30 minutes easy.
Okay.
From where we're standing, are there any stalls selling food?
Looking around, you would see a few stalls. One would seem to be selling some seafood. It seems to be mostly just fish, smoked. Another one across the way seemed to be selling some sausages.
Dinner on the go, guys?
Yeah.
Point out the 2 stalls.
More than, like, it'd be 5 copper for each item. It's pretty cheap here.
I'm gonna get fish.
Yeah, fish.
And it's basically whole fish smoked. So, they have bones in it, but it's all right.
I'm a cat.
Yep, that's fair.
I just know how to eat my fish.
4 helpings of sausage.
Understood.
We're gonna want sausage. We're gonna want fish. We're gonna want what do you got?
You said 5 copper.
5 copper per item.
Is
Yeah.
that
Okay.
it? Is that just sausage and fish?
That's it.
He's looking for a rat. Do you
Riggins-
see a rat? Do I see a rat?
Riggins thirsty?
There is no rat.
Is there anything
You
to
could
say?
definitely. Are you thirsty? Because I think you have a
Riggins
certain item
thirsty?
that doesn't. I think you have an item that doesn't run out.
Yeah, but I'm used to that flavor. Like I want something.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
no. I mean, the sausage merchant.
He
would
has
definitely
an item
sell-
that doesn't run out? Question mark.
Pretty sure I got a bottomless flask.
Nice.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Right, I forgot.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Isaac straight up took it from one of his buds,
Pretty
and
sure.
I think his bud expected it back at one point. Not happening at this point now.
Pretty sure. Yeah, that is my. No, you need to put that on my sheet because there's a crystal flask I have. That's different.
Oh, pardon me. I'll rename it.
But yeah. No. The crystal flask is something different. Don't rename that. That's something different.
Quick AFK again, my father-in-law.
Thought the crystal flask was the bottomless.
No.
I thought they were the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the one shaped like
I
the
wasn't
spider?
here to know.
The one shaped like the spider? I thought that was a potion.
Yes. No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's it. That's my flask.
Hurt.
I don't want to drink
You
out
should
of
have
that. I
a.
want something different.
You should have a potion of comprehend language left over from that night.
Yeah, I don't
Doesn't
have that.
seem to have
At least
that.
I do.
No.
Oh, you drank yours. I never
He
drank
drank
mine.
his so he could listen to the opera.
Mm-hmm. I remember now.
And giant.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do have
It's
a
nice
potion of healing.
Speaking of which, is that specific to a specific language, or is that any language?
Any language.
Good to
Really
know.
blew that one. But that giant was good.
I was preoccupied.
So you all just gonna head straight down to the market?
Kind of eat and walk and look.
Eat, walk, and look. All right.
Watch the thingy, see if it spins while we walk down that way.
Okay.
Yeah, Barry will eat his helping of sausage, and then
Yeah,
he'll look for halfling beggars or child beggars and give the other 3 sausages to them.
Tell me real quick, are you going down Mendever, Soul Street, or Shield Street?
We were on Shield, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just keep going the way we were going.
Down Shield? Okay.
Unless we see something that determines that we should veer from where we are, I guess.
Well, you were actually on Soul Street, where the tower is. As Tesla's tower is right there at the corner.
You win. Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So then down Soul. Whatever the main street we are on,
Gotcha,
that's where we're going now.
gotcha.
Unless you have a better option.
I have a ton of better options. We could always go straight down to the dock ward, see what's happening.
We're not going to the dock ward.
Okay. Well, since you're going to be going down Soul Street, you would pass by a local crier who, sure enough, would be talking. Seems to be talking about a Grauhund estate a little bit. Again, still calling it the bloodbath of the season. There would also be a little bit about. Looks like Froon's Brews has hired him to talk about the great range of interesting and exquisite brews only found at his establishment.
Is this out of the same crier or different ones?
Same crier.
I will. No, I'm gonna let it go. Keep going.
Okay. All right. Once you guys come to Rough Road, you actually, as you're passing by, you would see to the right a familiar sigil. You would actually see a sigil you've seen on Savra before. Seems to be that's her family's estate you're passing. The Bellabranta Villa.
Where was that? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the map.
At the edge of Soul Street and Rough Road.
Okay.
Again, a rather large open area. It seems to be very similar to what you saw with the other Griffin associated house. A lot of room. Every once in a while, cry of a horse being fed to a griffin. And you guys would come to just in front of the Godcatcher, one of the enormous statues of Waterdeep.
100-foot tall statue.
Mm-hmm. This would be a well-muscled but impassive male human with a sphere of stone floating above its right hand raised skyward.
Is this the first time we've been
Inspiring.
under one? No,
That's
right?
correct. No, this is the first time you've been under one. You've walked by some. Like the Sword Maiden, I believe.
Okay.
Life sometimes.
All right. So, can you please describe it again?
Absolutely. It is a walking statue of the city, only in times of great need, naturally. But it's a well-muscled but impassive male human with a sphere of stone floating above its right hand raised skyward. And it's
Regan.
well over 100 feet.
Yep, I'm seeing this.
I want to ride on the sphere.
You wanna ride?
Yeah. Could they move?
That's we're gonna like look around. Do I see somebody like managing the ride or is there someone I can ask?
Oh my god! Unfortunately, there does not seem to be anyone managing
I can't even
the
perception
ride.
check for that, maybe.
You know what? I apologize.
Yeah,
You can absolutely roll a perception check.
Thank you. It's a 21.
21. So
who's
you're
controlling
like
this
back
bad
and
boy?
forth like,
yeah.
Hey, who's I want to ride.
Yeah.
People are just looking at you like you're crazy. They're like, what the?
Yeah, I'm really.
Yes.
I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody driving behind the curtain or anything.
You do not, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, Swift.
You would see some people like shaking their heads like out of towners.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop it. It seems to just
It's
be
not
doing
walking yet. It's just standing still.
It's standing still.
It only walks when the city's in danger. It protects
Gotcha.
the city.
It's standing
Can we blow
still.
it? Wait. Can we blow a hole in the wall and then it'll move?
Oh my god.
That's a good idea. Well, how much rope we got? I got 50. What y'all got?
I probably got 50.
Well, if we let's see. Hold on. Who's got something heavy?
Wait, how do I not have rope?
Whose rope was used that was cut back? Wait, was rope cut back at
there it is.
Grauhund's?
Yeah, that was Barry's.
Okay.
That was
Riggin will
Barry's.
tie his 25-pound hunting trap to the end of it. Be like, this is just some good weight If I can throw this up over, maybe we can get this over like a forearm or something. We can climb
You're
up
always
there.
climbing up into the rafters at the troll skull. Why don't you just climb on up and ride the sphere?
Can I try to climb the statue?
Yeah, you can
This
try.
is exactly what I need to
The
happen.
cat's gonna get stuck in the statue and have to
stop
be
you here.
rescued.
You can't
This is how you want
stop
us to go. We can, yeah. All right.
I believe in you, Smith.
Wow, let me down.
I mean, there's nothing in the code
yeah.
legal about
I'm gonna take.
There's
Wait,
nothing in the
wait,
code legal about not climbing on the statues.
are we sure?
Riggin will fold the cold legal and put it back in his back pocket. I think we're in the clear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a running start, and I'm gonna. Try
Are there
to
any
climb up.
signs on there that say no climbing,
There's-
just out of curiosity?
No, there's not any signs on it saying no climbing.
Good. We're really covering our bases here. They're like no trespassing or anything like that.
All right, Swift. So,
So
you
basi-
choose between acrobatics or athletics if you want to try to climb this thing.
Basically, what we're getting at is this is just such a stupid idea that no one would actually be dumb enough to do it.
So,
Okay.
Swift, you can definitely climb up to probably just at its shin. You're about 12, 15 feet off the ground.
You got it.
It's going to get harder as you get up. If
Oh,
you would like to
gravy.
try to climb up higher again. All right, you managed to make it another 15 feet, so you're about 30. You're about almost to the middle of his thigh. You look down and
do cats
you're
land on
getting
their
some
feet when they
high.
fall?
Yeah, definite feet. This is fine.
You
She could
you
fall
can
from
definitely tell
any.
your claws are really helping you out here.
She
but
can
it
fall
is-
from any height and she'll be fine.
It is most certainly like you're seeing it's getting smoother. That's been less worn down up here. Oh, it's going to get tougher. But if you would like to try, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you make it basically to his waist. You're just under.
I'm
you're
sure
just
he's
over
wearing a
40
belt, right? Like you
You're
can
about
grip.
45, almost 50 feet up. At this point, you're looking down.
Can
and you're
you
like,
describe my view from up here?
Yeah. So you see well into the market. In fact, you can see the tower where you just left easily. Being this high, you actually do notice there seems to be a constant stream of griffin riders flying around the city, usually in like groups of 2 or 3. Taking note of it, you would say there seems to be like maybe 50 or 60 out at one time. You would also be able to see the other statues pretty easily. They seem to be throughout either the edge and parts of the middle of the entire city. You see the Shield Maiden being the closest, a armored warrior holding her sword aloft in the sky. Some of these have most certainly taken damage. You see what seems to be a broken statue about pretty much the height that you're at right now, a little ways off. It was damaged and broke at one point. And if you squint and you look just northeast, you swear you can see a bit of Troll Skull Manor.
I have sufficiently had my fun. I will climb back down.
Are you sure?
100%.
All right. Do one more acrobatics just to make sure you make it down pretty easy. All right. Yeah, you managed to land on your feet pretty gracefully.
Riggin, you've got to try that sometime.
All right. Riggin will grab and
No, not
try.
right now.
Oh,
I grab his arm so he doesn't go now.
Okay.
okay. I'm just gonna go. Just see.
You find yourselves here at the statue at around 9 bells, guys. You have about an hour before Bastion was told to meet up with everyone around here. Do you wish to go into the marketplace, or sit around here, maybe climb up the damn statue again.
We're gonna like just kind of scan the area and see if there's I don't know, any maybe suspicious folk gathering that just kind of, seem like they're not here just shopping. Maybe anyone loitering.
Well,
like ourselves.
So there are most certainly people going about their business. A few that are loitering, looking towards Trader's Way, just to your side. You would see a pretty large group of people waiting outside of Eileen's Mastican Delights. It's a sweet shop. They seems to be pretty normal. Would see a small group seem to be sitting in front of a place right next to it. It'd be Sharkwar, Hearth Shalark's Broadsheets. It's one of the broadsheet distributors around here. Seems to be there waiting for new broadsheets to be printed out and handed out around. And then roll the perception for me if you want to look the other way toward, let's see, the Thayan Embassy.
Rolling perception. I'm rolling perception. What's the first thing? Where's my skill? Got a swing thing. There you go. That's a 17.
So in front of the Thayan Embassy, there's most certainly maybe 5 or 6 plain-clothed individuals that seem there's something off with them. You swear that you can't see any of their skin, but if you look at their eyes, you swear they're glowing.
I'll kind of give Swift a subtle nudge and point him out to her.
Absolutely.
I'll pay attention to where they're looking.
Do we notice anything else about them other than they're just kind of covered and?
I mean, it's you. Regan would definitely be able to tell they're most certainly carrying weapons hidden in their robes, but they are not out.
Those guys are packing.
They could be Bastion's people.
Bastion, you would take a quick look.
Yeah, I'll point them out. No,
They're not your people.
Bastion
They're not with us.
Bastion, you would know a lot about the Thay. It's basically a slave trading empire, which their leaders are kept alive by undeath. They're actually led by liches. Some of your order would even say that, like, yeah, it'd be nice to wipe them out, kind of thing. They're not good people in your view. However, they are. That is an embassy, so there's not really much that can be done, unless oh no, he didn't make it back. What happened? Waterdeep's dangerous. Just saying, if you wanted to just try to snap, Bastion.
I'm assuming he explains this to us. Dumbs.
Bastion, would you like to?
Yeah, Bastion, you're really going on about snapping necks and stuff.
I mean, they're pretty bad dudes.
That about covers it. Wow. All right.
So, should we look out for him during this, or think it would cause trouble?
I mean,
Should I make an example out of one of them?
That's probably not a great idea. I mean,
sure?
if they attack tonight, then but I would wait. I would wait.
Regan's
They're just loitering in front of their own embassy. So.
Regan's just running his finger down his axe, where just the ridges of his thumb are making that hiss and whine against the edge of the blade. He's like, okay.
Maybe they're gathering nearby for the same reason. Your deity having your people gather nearby, and
What do you guys
Maybe they're
think is
just
going to
like-
happen tonight?
Could always ask.
Or rumble.
Yeah,
A rumble in the jungle. Right,
It's just going to be a bloodbath. What are we talking about here? We could go do something else. Like, why are we here? Y'all don't want to do? Y'all want to go eat somewhere? Just let this all blow over.
Bastion promised to help. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
have
that.
to.
I just feel
And
like
we kind of agreed maybe to come along.
okay, yeah, I just feel like Bastion. Maybe you should find Savra and just be like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm here," and then we get out of here. You know what I mean?
so where you all are, you can't really
we just
see.
book it.
If you want to walk around the market and see if you do notice anyone, you're welcome to.
You know what I'm saying, Bastion? Just make an introduction. Be like, "Oh yeah, Bastion was here. He helped out." And then just go. Like, we're out of here. Nobody has to.
What
die.
is our detector doing?
Yeah, what's the detector
Oh,
doing?
pardon me, I didn't know you were using it, John. Let's see.
I haven't
Assume
switched it out for a flute yet, but I almost was tempted to start walking around playing.
assume we've been using it the entire time ever until we accomplish our goal.
I don't think that. I don't think I need to assume that. You can always let me know though.
I will happily carry it and only use it until we find our goal.
Only use.
That's what it has to be.
It does not seem to be moving right now, Chanda.
Okay.
For where you are right now at the God Catcher, it is not moving.
You want to go wait in line to get some pastries?
Why not? I like pastries.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
All right, you guys make your way south, and you join the line going into Aline's Mazdakin Delights. You would see like most of the people here are women. They seem to be grabbing some sweets, about to head home. It's been a tough night. They want to treat themselves.
Treat yourself.
They seem the ones that are coming out seem to either come with it looks to be like almost like a crystal like item in their hand. It seems, or excuse me, a pastry with like crystals crushed on top, and it seems to have like a little puff of some white stuff on top. It's weird, but you see them, they just take a bite and they're like, mm-hmm. And you're noticing there's different colors of the crystal or crushed. A few minutes will go by, and sure enough, you guys make your way in. You smell sweet dough, like immediately hit you as you walk in. Again, there's still a few people in front of you in the line. It's a large, open display. It seems to be almost it's clear glass, which you won't see as a display all that often. It's actually shaped with curves, very well done, very intricate, very expensive.
How many people are ahead of us?
About 4 or 5.
Okay. It's one at the counter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 people ahead of me.
Mhm.
Prestidigitation, they soiled their pants.
Oh, 1 second. You would hear a scream. Oh my no! And then 2 people just rush out the door.
Oh Lord,
Bert,
what was that?
I guess they were waiting too long.
The person at the counter was like about to hand them their order, and then they're gone. They're like, oh,
They already pay?
I
think it was for us.
But
Regan will take the order.
you just like nonchalant, like, hey, that's ours. Thanks. All right,
We'll take it outside to them.
Roll deception for me, Regan.
They're having a bad day. That's 8's a pretty good number.
I think we'll wait for him to come back. Thank you though, as he sets it to the side.
Okay, well we'd like to order.
Oh, what would you like? The person standing in front of you seems to be a younger man. He's clearly one of the bakers wearing a nice little white hat.
Regan will like look behind us at the line,
Mhm.
Let's say, like really just soak it in. And turn back. Well, I've never been here. What do you got?
Well, I mean, our special today is a puff pastry with it's a crushed sugar crystal flavored with either rose, orange. I even got some. I even got some Thayan spice kind. If you're interested.
What's that?
Oh, it's so Thayan spice. Think of it something that. How would you say? It's a nice sweet spice. If you actually inhale it, you'll probably cough up a little bit, but it is a unique experience. And
How much? How much?
well, it's not the cheapest. 2 silver pieces per pastry. It's
Okay.
it's only 7 copper pieces for a standard orange or rose, but
Well,
Thayan is a bit more
I
special.
want 2 of those Thalen ones, and
Very good,
I want
sir.
an orange
And an orange.
and an
Okay.
orange,
Okay.
and what do you want, Swift? What do you want? You want a rose? You want the orange? You only got orange
Orange.
or rose?
Does this all go all together? What do you mean? Is that all? I mean, it's
What
you
other
don't get this everywhere.
What other flavors you got? Just the orange
Those are
and the
the only
rose?
3 right now. I'm
Okay, yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So 2 oranges, 2 of that Thalen stuff.
Okay.
Whatever you guys
So
want.
we're at
I'll just
5 silver
I'll
pieces
just
right
step
now.
down the line, do we just wait for our order here? I guess or just
5 silver pieces. Are you all
okay.
together or?
I'll give
No.
him 5.
Oh, all right. As he takes your 5, he would
Thank you.
reach underneath and pull up it's even a small little box. It's really nice. Sets it in front of you.
Is
There
that
you
a
are.
nice box?
It's a nice box.
The Thalen stuff better be all it's cracked up to be.
It's good.
And
Do
I
you
please
need
have
like
5
a
Thane?
five Thayan?
Yes.
Absolutely. 10 silver pieces as he starts to fit them into a larger box. And you see he actually he looks around, you got 5? Here, take a rose on the house.
Thank you.
And he sets that to the side. Anyone else?
I'll take one of the Thalen spice.
Very good. 2 silver pieces, please.
All right.
Man, us in our rich blood over here.
Some expensive pastry.
As he turns to John, and you miss.
A glass of water.
Do you have any butterscotch? No.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, well,
I knew it.
that's all right. Hopefully they'll let you try it.
She's the only person that's not rerolling characters. We're all gonna die.
Now, do you all? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I would just say, like, since I knew my thing wasn't working and it's bigger, I hung it so it's not like spinning while we're in the store and stuff. I pull up my flute and start playing music as I walk up.
No problem. Would have sounded
Give her a
better if
rose
you
one.
bought them. Oh, look at
There
that.
you go. There you go.
So first thing you notice, who bites in?
I'll eat one of the Thayans.
I'm gonna eat
Alright,
one of my orange one first.
All right, let's talk about who went for Thayans. You all get a additional one hit point temporary.
Ooh, look at that. Cool.
Brigham, did you buy one of each for each of us?
Aw.
Or
One of each.
Alright.
As you bite in, it invigorates you. It opens up your sinuses. You're breathing in the air, and you realize, well, Waterdeep smells bad, but that is a tasty pastry. Now, so you have these do go bad, so you basically have a day to eat them. But if you bought a thing, you get one temporary hit point for each one you eat.
Well, I pass out the other 4 to children on the street.
Okay, all right. They now have 5 health.
Better than 4.
Ah! There's a creature. Sorry. There was a...
What is
Bottom
that
right.
creature doing on the desk? What is happening? Are there no rules in this
Buddy's
place?
holding him.
Oh.
Huh?
I thought it was something I was walking on the desk. I'm like, what's happening here?
Oh, buddy.
So as you all do walk out, sure enough, looking to your right,
No, he's that
past
big.
the market, you all would see Savra Bellabrante seeming to be at the far end of the market, standing with about 2 or 3 other individuals, seeming to wear very large, shabby clothes. Clearly, you guys can tell they're wearing armor underneath, and they're trying not to stand out too much.
See, they're trying to look just as innocent as the Thans. I
And
knew
they're
they were
doing
here
just
together.
as good a job.
Bet
And
you
we are
got
going to
any
be
pastry
calling
left?
it right here, guys.
Oh.
No, I gave it to the kids.
No,
I'm sorry. It's
I
11 on the
know
11
it's
clock.
fine, but no.